Wassail. So this is full moon in Aries reading, and it's on the 1st of October, which, as you all know, is my birthday. So I'm going to try very hard to keep me out of the reading. I've chosen to use the cards that I took with me to the Mother of Many reading at the Dolmen because she's been around me all day, and she still has she's got a lot to say now. She had a lot to say before, but she wanted to show you the human side of being a high priestess so that you could understand that energy is within all of us. And now she's back in high priestess mode. So I've also bought the Moonology deck, and I have added the Afro-Brazilian in case we need it. Who knows? Let's begin with the bells. They were like a thank you. They were so gentle. The first one was so soft and warm, and then the second one softer still, and then there was a bit of a wake-up call. And the wake-up call is Mars and the moon. It's the moon, full moon in Aries, and because of the way, if you look at it heliocentrically, you have the sun, and then you have the Earth, and then you have the moon, and then you have Mars. Mars is kissing the moon, and it's the closest point at the moment in this retrograde period that Mars is in that it ever gets to the planet. So there's a really esoterically hidden fiery creativity, I think, behind what's coming in the next week. There's a lot of very strong energies. So let's begin, as we did before, with the mystical shaman, because we love the messages in the shamanics. So, Mother of Many, since you're here, what do you want to tell me about my birthday? Oh, she said it's going to be full of rainbow energy. No, sorry. So, what would you like to tell everybody about the full moon in Aries? I was going to go and see another dolmen today, but she wouldn't let me. I was all excited. I've got my bike, and I was like, yeah. And then she just was like, still talking with you. So anyway, here she is talking to all of you. So, Mother of Many, what message would you like to pass on to everyone about this full moon in Aries? And Aries rules Mars, and they're getting a little bit too close for comfort. So, what would you like to tell us about this big old moon of endings? Right, there's a hidden flow taking place within this moon. Something we can't see. What is it? What is it? Karma. Okay. So. Ooh. Oh. There was a little niggle in the back of my throat there. There was a compulse to cough really sharp. Flow is the first card. This hidden energy. There's a hidden esoteric energy coming in. I need to use a different deck to clarify this, and then I'll move on to the other three mystical shaman cards that came out. Because this card has got the moon in it, and it's got the sense of Mars down here at the bottom is what I'm being told. And this is almost it's almost like she's representing the flow of the cosmos. So what is it that the cosmos is flowing towards the earth? What is this? What is this mystical esoteric flow? Okay. So the way in which they fell are 3 revealed and 3 hidden. This is so beautiful. I'm so glad she's here. She's got such powerful messages. She sent yet another card with her dolmen on it. So we have the star and the moon. The star and the moon, and they follow each other, 17 and 18, in the tarot deck. So this star in particular is talking about the energy of infinity through the number of 8, and the energy of very big incoming energetic changes taking place, and she's blowing away all that was before towards a new future energy that's coming in. And remember, it's a healing. This is a very healing energy. She's in wildflower meadows. It's talking about the need for us to connect, I say it over and over again, but with the natural world. Look, this is a Mother of Many is somebody who worked with the natural world in a way that we can't understand, and that's part of this hidden esoteric knowledge. And she's asking us to move forwards, to allow. I mean, this is like her. It's really similar. The energy of the cosmos, or a spirit force, a high priestess frequency, because in the tarot the high priestess rules the moon. And look, there's her dolmen. Just again, it's so beautiful the way she wants to really make her presence known. This is talking about how, look, the healing is there for everybody. You just need to trust in the healing and focus your dreams on the future. But in this card, she's turned away slightly because she's saying this magic, this orb of wonderful esoteric energy that I have in the moon's frequency, in this full moon to release, only comes to you, those who do the work with me. And she's brought out the 6 of Swords, which is about journeying from something old to something new. But in this, I really am getting the energy that this figure here, her, is just watching the body of King Arthur float off away to his resting place where he goes and waits. Because it's about releasing the old. This is a moon, a full moon. Full moons are about endings. We really have to move past all the old frequencies that trap us. And she's saying there's a healing, there's a wonderful, beautiful, esoteric healing flowing towards you. But you have to be willing to sacrifice aspects of yourself, things you've held true about yourselves, things that you believe are part of your character or not. They're just things that have been part of your character. It's Blue Lunar Storm again. Not who do you think you are, but who are you really? Not who have you created yourself to be in the many years that you've been alive, but who are you in your essence? What's the truth behind you? And that's the energy that she's bringing forwards. And then we have the 3 hidden cards. Very interesting. She's brought out the card of the Lovers. And this card fascinates me. I'll show you it again. Look, it's the character Cuchulainn, or Cuchulainn, as people say it wrongly. And he's thinking about, does he want to move forwards to this energy of his wife, or does he have the choice of staying with his elfin lover? But his elfin lover's already decided to leave, and his wife, she's got a dagger for him. So this is a very complicated card. It seems to me to be referencing, oh, that's so beautiful. It's the choice between staying with this old energy of him, the raw masculine, the emotional masculine, or is it time to step away and become fiercely independent? The idea of carrying the dagger is the notion of the blade to cut through a new frequency, to allow yourself a new space in time in which you can move forwards more calmly and more in balance with things. And the elfin figure is again mother of many notion. She's laying out a choice for you. Which of these two energies do you want? It's not about them being lovers. It's about them being two completely different things from two completely different frequencies. And it's asking, do you want to remain in the old energy, or do you want to send the old energy away and allow the birthing of a brand new frequency for you to flow in the true emotions that are now beginning to ramp up in the world? And then we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is what she's saying. Look, if you choose to move forwards, just rest up and relax and feel the joy, the beauty of the tiniest moments, like sitting against a rock in the rain and feeling that rain. I get the feeling it's going to rain any minute now, because that's her magic. She's not going to worry about my cards. So enjoy the moments, every single tiny moment. And that echoes back to our last full moon, which was about remembering those small moments of joy to excite your molecules. This is when you finally let go. This is inner warrior, luminous warrior, really taking hold of us now and beginning to understand how illuminated we are. And then we have the King of Pentacles, and they're kind of together, but they're not together yet. This is representing the new earth grid frequency of divine masculinity, and this is representing us just beginning to appreciate the natural world in its magnificence, but in its microscopic magnificence as well. So, the tiny insects, the miniature flowers, have you ever seen the flowers Saxifraga? They're so tiny, and people specialise in growing little miniature gardens of Saxifraga. So, that's the energy of flow. Now, we have three cards that have come out together. We've got 288, which is Karma, Jaguar, and coming together, followed by many paths. So the message of these three cards is to do with the circle is a cosmic code. It's the music of the spheres. It's how a code changes and moves and unlocks and develops into something new. And this is talking very much about how the planets are moving. So on the 29th of September, Saturn goes stationary direct. By the 1st of October, this full moon, it is direct again. And it's now pushing its earth energy, this divine masculine frequency, through, because it's right behind Jupiter, through Jupiter, which is expanding that energy frequency and bathing us all. And just behind them, still in retrograde, is Pluto, and Pluto's also adding that kind of interesting strength of frequency behind things to challenge authority. And that's going to keep moving that energy of Pluto for the next 2 years until authority can't deal with it. But for now, Saturn has become direct, Jupiter's direct, and they're both expanding forwards, and they're heading within the next 12 weeks. 12 weeks? 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 weeks into Aquarius, which is the collective. And so everything's going to be changing. This is a really important full moon to spark up this new frequency of how you want to move into the future. The Many Paths card is talking about how the drawing together of people from many different pathways, many different people around the world are all being given. Look, Jupiter's a benevolent planet now. That's not the right word. It'll come. It's a it's the bringer of joy. It brings benefactions. It's beneficent, and it pushes this energy of good karma towards those that deserve it. And that's what's being delivered. And look, you deserve it. You all deserve it if you're working with your energies. If you're open to the changes and the collective beauty that's coming, then you're going to be enveloped in that joy. So there is rain coming now. I can feel it. I'm just going to press on. So, Jaguar Circle and Many Paths. Can we have some more information about that, please? Jaguar Circle and Many Paths. 9 of Cups, the Wish card. Oh, we've got Cuchulainn again. Oh, look, there's one hidden. Ooh, nice. And we got another one that's just skipped across. Oh, nice. So, we begin with the 9 of Cups. This is a card very much about birthing a brand new creation. Look, this is this flow and this healing that's coming down to you. This is the same energy as this, but made inside you. It's like Jupiter and Saturn are offering you the first of many wishes. And you need to think about the wishes that you want, because it's coming with the 3 Norns. And these 3 Norns are almost representative of the divine feminine energies behind Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto. And this is a card about weaving a new future. The cycles of divine feminine energy teaching the divine feminine consciousness in all of us how to weave new cycles, how to embroider a new life for us. And then we have the 7, the Chariot, and this is Cuchulainn again, but this is him dashing through the menhirs. I haven't been to a menhir yet, but they're the standing stones. And this is the movement. There's so much ancient energy almost bursting from within the ground. She's kind of joking and saying she's doing it. She probably is doing it, but she's laughing as she says it. But she's like, this is... The problem is, she's saying... Sorry, hang on. That he almost can't control these horses, and that's why you have to weave a new pathway, dream a new dream, trust in the dream, because these 2 horses are almost wild in the energy that's going from, oh, okay, so it's because the next 11 weeks is going to be a real roller coaster ride. I've said this before in a reading, but this is about staying fixed to your heart space. No more logic. There's no sense of logic. It has to come from the emotional heart space. And that's coming with Excalibur, Sword of Truth, clarity. This is the gift that's opening up with this full moon. And understanding that if you just take Excalibur away, don't let Arthur have Excalibur anymore. He didn't deserve it. He did bad things with it. So we take it away and we put it back in the stone, and it gives clarity of the natural world, the frequency of the natural world around us. So I'm going to take a couple of Moonology cards. So can we please have some Moonology cards for this wonderful full moon in Aries on the 1st of October? Which, look, the 1st of October, I need you to understand, I only know so much about it because, yeah, it's my birthday, all right, ignore that part. 1 is the Magician, and 10 is the Wheel of Destiny. It's a day in which you can manifest destinies, and that's exactly what these cards are talking about. This is a very magical portal. I mean, look, that new moon that we just had in Virgo, winds of change. There was a massive portal opened. Now it's time to establish how you want to move forwards on that portal and manifest your destiny. And remember that when you manifest your destiny, it's what you need, not what you think everyone around you needs. That's not how this works now. I know there's a lot of confusion around manifesting magic, but this is manifesting your wishes while trusting that it is beneficial to everybody. But don't put others before you in your wishing, okay? So, what do we have? Yeah, so we have communication is key, new moon in Gemini, and have faith in your dreams. Ignore where they are. The point is, that's what the message of these cards were. Have faith in your dreams and communicate it. Galdir magic. Look, light a candle and call on the mother of many and tell her what you would like for your birthday that day. Let's make the 1st of October everybody's birthday. And you need to tell her what it is you want to manifest, okay? And then we have a time for healing. You know, it's always a time for healing, but this is about healing yourself, completing the awakening of your luminous warrior. It's a time for healing. Nothing is set in stone until you decide it is, until you work out what your inner compass would like to bring towards you. That's the purpose of manifesting your destiny, okay? And we have luck is on your side. Once you decide where you want to go, that's the gift. Do you remember yesterday? She said she will gift you with something. So just make sure that your gift is not raw masculine magic. It's not like I want a Mercedes or I need to win the lottery. It needs to be something about emotions. It needs to be drawing on how you feel. You know, even if you just, your wish was to just be joyously happy for as long as possible, then that's something she can try to gift to you. It won't appear overnight, but it's the way in which you consider things. If you're happy, then others around you will be happy. So therefore, you've created a divine feminine magic, not an old raw masculine magic, which would have been just something for yourself. Okay, so let's I feel like I need a little bit more from the mystical shaman and then the good tarot. Oh, look, that one's gone right over there on the floor. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's coming into your power, standing firm. So nothing is yet set in stone, but when you decide, then you plant your post, you plant your energy into the earth. Crow is here as spirit, as consciousness, coming in to feed the top energy, and the earth is here to sit underneath, to bring forwards your desire, the gift that you want to manifest for you. So let's just end with, well, let's have some good tarot, and then we'll end with a moon card for this. Right, 2022. The portal that opened on the 18th, 19th, 17th, 15th. And I said 9 because I want to say on the 9th moon. So the portal that opened in Virgo 2 weeks ago is bringing movement to your creative purpose on earth. This is fascinating because this is DNA healing, body healing, created by earth energy, frequency uploads, not downloads, taking place. And then spirit is bringing the consciousness spark, the divine spark to work through the DNA. I love that we've got this sense of 2 giraffes. I know it's not a giraffe, but it always has that frequency reminder. And this is about moving forwards. 2-2 is about the world of the lower demonic world, of personal demons being sent away and being replaced by this new earth and consciousness frequency working benevolently in your favor. And then we have 3 and 6. Oh, and we've got the Magician. I said the Magician is part of the 1st of October frequency. And he's just popped out merely to tell you that you can manifest something on this day. You can manifest a destiny on this day. And so 3 and 6 is the frequency of interdimensionality. The particles, the electrons and things that flick in and out of dimensions. And that's exactly what this is. This is about when you make your wish, it's like these cards flash in and out together. And this card fascinates me because the sails on the ship are facing this way. The ship is facing the other way. That's the back end of the ship. And so it's about swinging everything around, changing the frequency. And it's kind of being lifted. There's no water here. This is coming through from nowhere. It's like being manifested from another dimension. So you choose the dimension that you would like to wake up in over the next 2 weeks. And you'll keep shifting when you make this wish and call in Mother of Many towards you. It's beautiful. So what else do we have just to end this? She's just repeating the message. What do you need to release? Everything of the past. Emotions are running high because there is a sense within us so often that when a full moon comes, it pulls on all the water within our bodies and it brings up this anxiety. And yet, at the very beginning, you're being told to just chill, relax into the healing. It's all in hand. Don't allow the emotions to rise up. Don't let that strength. What do you need to release? The bad emotions, the ones that stress you out, the ones that have you overthinking. So that's really beautiful. I'm going to end because otherwise I'm just going to keep pulling more and more cards. My hand is so desperate to go towards the Shamanic Oracle deck. And that's why I split the deck. What's on the bottom of the deck? Thunder. Oh my God, this Santaro. These two cards came out in an energy from Santaro. And it's right what she said. This is the energy of the thundering excitement that's coming in, and the luminous warrior, each of you are at the head of it. This energy is rushing, and he's like the first buffalo. I know I've slightly stolen that from Sam there, but when she was saying it, it's so true, because the luminous warrior is a card of inner transformation. So I'm going to stop there. Thank you, Sam. Sorry for stealing. Anyway, I'm allowed to. It's my birthday. Wassail. It's everyone's birthday. Wassail.